Hello again, this is Mrs. Mejia. I'm doing another freestyle video, see? And this is my house right now. As you can see, I have been in the process of remodeling. In fact, this is all of my furniture. And as you can see, my house is a mess right now. And you're probably wondering, well, why make a video of a messy house? Well, a few weeks ago, I made a video about a puzzle and letting God put the pieces together. And this video is about putting your life together, like remodeling. And personally, I would like this to be done yesterday. It is a mess, and I'd like to go home. But as you can see, I still have a lot of work to do. And I have help. But the waiting is the hard part. And just like a couple weeks ago when I was talking about the puzzle and giving God your puzzle, sometimes when God puts it together, it's going to take a while. And the waiting is the hard part. And I have a story to relate to this. Like Moses at the Red Sea. And Pharaoh's army was behind him. And the children of Israel who had just gotten out of Egypt, well, they were scared. And they could see Pharaoh's army coming up behind them. And even though God provided a pillar of fire, they were still not believing, because the waiting, all they could see was the mess. Just like my house, all you see is the mess. But then overnight, a mighty strong wind came in. And Moses said, "Wait and watch the salvation of the Lord." In your life, you see the mess of God putting the pieces together. And you want it done. You want it finished. You're tired of looking at it. You're tired of going through every single struggle that you have. Now, I have another story about this, about a personal story. Last year, my grandfather died. He went through a liver transplant and was in the hospital for over 100 days. Now you're wondering, yes, we prayed 100 times for God to make him better. We prayed millions of times that God make my grandfather better. And through it all, my mom was with him, watching him through every single struggle he went through. And we waited, and we waited, and we waited. And then he died. Now you're wondering, why would God kill my grandfather after he said he would get better? Well, my grandfather did get better. He's in heaven now. He doesn't have to worry about all the medicines or the anti-rejection drugs or COVID-19. He doesn't have to worry about that anymore. We're the ones with the struggle. And my mother, every single day she was in the hospital with my grandfather. But every single day she was a light to someone in the hospital. The waiting sometimes is God's way of using us to help us grow. And you might not see it through the struggle because you're focused on the struggle, but God, of course, sees the bigger picture. And when we wait upon the Lord, He will renew our strength and we will soar like eagles. If you're going through a waiting time and your life is a mess, just wait upon the Lord. And everything that you think is using for your destruction, or the people around you are using for your destruction, God is going to use it for His glory. Because that's just the kind of God He is. And believe me when I tell you, God likes to show off. So when it's done, when it's all done, just like my house, it's going to be glorious. This has been Mrs. Mejia. I love you guys. God loves you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Bye.